You know your state government has officially lost the plot when its governor looks at high school students walking out of class and says, "About time students like this were arrested." Congratulations, Texas. The petty gods of Asgard Light, the bargain brand deities with too much swagger and delusions of grandeur, have finally found a worthy enemy: teenagers. According to the official saga, these students committed a heinous act of cosmic disorder. They walked out of school to protest immigration enforcement and ICE activity. So naturally, the gods of Asgard Light responded by praising arrests, threatening school funding, and implying that teachers were running an adolescent rebellion syndicate. Because nothing screams strength like the full power of the state coming down on kids holding poster board. But here's what these petty minor gods hope that you don't notice. The students who were arrested, they weren't arrested for protesting or walking out. Police said the arrests were completely unrelated. Did that stop the governor from waving those arrests around like Thor swinging a Mjolnir knockoff? Of course not. Because this isn't about leadership. It's political opportunism in a cape. Texas politicians love to boast, loudly, theatrically, especially after a few flagons of mead, about loving the Constitution, free speech, and civic responsibility. But the moment a 16-year-old actually uses those things, lock them up, cut the funding, punish the teachers. Apparently, freedom of expression now has a minimum age limit, a photo ID requirement, and a funding clause. Student walkouts are one of the oldest forms of civic protest in American history, but in real time, they summon the Einherjar, the state's armored enforcers, to teach those meddling kids a lesson. Texas loves to brag about raising strong, independent thinkers, but when those thinkers stand up, the divine response is sit down, shut up, or else. That's not conservatism. That's not patriotism. That's fear. Fear of dissent, fear of losing narrative control, fear of young people who haven't learned to fear the gods yet. And punishing schools for allowing walkouts? What were teachers supposed to do? Form a shield wall? Tackle students like berserkers? Deploy flashbangs between algebra and lunch? Public schools aren't prisons, teachers aren't wardens, and students aren't unruly villagers in need of a righteous smiting. Look, real liberty is messy. It's loud, and sometimes it walks out of class. If that scares the gods of Asgard Light more than injustice, that just tells you everything you need to know. This isn't about immigration. It isn't even about schools. It's about power, insecure, theatrical, and allergic to dissent, lashing out at the youngest people brave enough to use their voices. And if that terrifies the governor of Texas, maybe the problem isn't the students. Maybe it's the petty gods in Austin who forgot what freedom really looks like. If liberty matters more to you than party, if you think civic education shouldn't come with handcuffs, share this, challenge it, argue with it honestly. Because the fastest way to kill a free society is to teach the next generation that speaking up is a crime.